Let's go. Welcome to next episode.
Let's go.
Fortnite Battle Royale. One of us is sipping some sparkling water. The other one of us is sipping some water in an egg cheese croissant.
You still got LaCroix?
LaCroix? Dude, so today, LaCroix officially tweeted out the proper way to pronounce LaCroix.
What do they say?
It's LaCroix.
Yeah.
Don't you feel like you have some like fancy friends at some point in their life called it like LaCroix?
Dude, I called it LaCroix because it is. Like in French, that's how you say Croix. Maybe not in Louisiana. I don't know.
Yo, do you? I wanted to show you that tattoo. Well, come here. Where are you at?
Oh wait, you got a tattoo on your right shoulder?
Yeah, it looks like that famous revolutionary from South
Che
America.
Guevara.
Yeah, don't you think that look? I can't stop seeing that.
I can see that. It looks like Che Guevara with John Lennon's glasses. Another famous revolutionary. Dude, you know what I noticed just now, by the way? When I loaded into the game, it was like 50 people, 100 seconds left. When 100 people got into the game, it was like 5 seconds left. I'll give him kudos for that. So it's like, unlike Battlegrounds, where it's like, everybody's here, now wait 90 seconds for no reason. It is just like, hey, everyone's here, let's go.
I like it.
See, I'm impartial to some extent.
Well, I think your impartiality is starting to be abridged due to your rather quick success in the game.
I'll admit, I understand the thrill of the kill now.
Yeah. Well, like in this, it's like, I don't want to say the barrier for entry is lower, but it is. And like you can experience some quick success. As opposed in PUBG, like you literally, and I love PUBG, but you get your face kicked in for like the good first 6 hours.
Maybe like first 60.
Yeah.
People, you know, I hang out on Austin's stream now and then when he streams, which is never because he's away. But his chat's always like, yeah, you know, you shouldn't expect to get a win in your first like 100, 200 hours. That's hard.
That's really
It's a long time.
Yeah, I mean
5 work weeks maybe.
Like you could master beginner level piano in that time. and like you have like varying degrees of hurdles of success where PUBG is just like, no, sit yourself.
Dude, I think about that sometimes. Like the programming classes that I take are 36 hours each.
That's it?
They actually like advance. Yeah. I mean, 36 hours of in-class work and then like maybe another 36 hours of out of class, like reading and practice and stuff like that. But if I play a game for 36 hours, that game better be freaking sick because like I gain nothing from it. I'm not saying your whole life has to be the pursuit of like, you know, progress or anything like that, but I'm like, oh yeah, I didn't really like it, but I still put 60 hours in it. That does not exist in my reality anymore.
But at the same time, programming is not fun.
Programming is fun. Well, it depends. I can understand it not being fun for everybody, but it is like a game.
But what about when you hit that Boolean loop that you can't just figure out and it's like literally like driving
That's the worst
you crazy?
thing ever, yeah. But like sometimes you just like go make a sandwich and then you're like, oh, did I just put a less than sign when I should have put a greater than sign? And then you're like, I'm a genius again. When you make something and it just works, I imagine it's like, you know, how a greater generation of men felt when they were like, I'm just going to build a spice rack. And then like 6 hours later, they're like, hey, honey, here's the spice rack I built. Like, that's how I feel. I'm like, I'm going to build this application for this specific thing that I need. And then it works. And I'm like, I am like, it's a superpower. Yeah, it's amazing.
Dude, I think the brain's like powerful beyond any of us can comprehend.
Well, we've only even used 10% of it, right? Like the movie. Like Lucy.
Well, like, so, and I haven't talked about it a ton, but like I've been taking piano lessons for about 8 months.
Oh, dude, I remember. Yeah, you told me.
And it's like, it's kind of like the same thing in theory as programming from a standpoint of like, you can be stuck on something for like forever. And like literally you come back the next day, don't practice anymore. And then you just get it.
I found that, I mean, it's like so much less practical. Oh, one sec. There's a glowy in here. I found that in Rock Band, which I guess it maybe hits a similar part of your brain. That you'd be like, this song's way too hard. and then you'd come back tomorrow and you would just ace it.
Yeah, with no explanation.
Yeah, you're just like the brain, like after you slept, it was like, yeah, I'm just gonna like pencil that in for today, and then all of a sudden you're like, I can play like that Chopin piece or something.
Hey, we really gotta run. Do you have any juice though?
No.
There's juice up here if you want to come get it real quick.
I will go grab that juice. Thank you.
So go inside.
Oh yeah, I saw the staircase.
Okay.
Can't miss it.
But we're on serious levels of greed right now. Like.
Okay. Fair enough.
But you got to get the juice.
Right. Oh, I mean, it's an extra 50 HP. Plus, I think it demoralizes the enemy because when they shoot you, like blue text comes up and they're like, "Oh, he's like a brick wall."
I was just gonna say that, like, because I know even in the last couple battles, like you've drilled some guys and it's like 75 in blue, and you're like,
"Yeah, what a waste."
Yeah,
wasn't even worth the bullet.
Let's go. So, what are you taking jQuery right now?
Yeah, just finished. I mean, it sounds like I'm being offensive, but to put it in layman's terms, basically, I've learned a lot of like boring stuff that would allow me to potentially, if I continued along that track, work like in a dusty old cubicle, probably making more money than I deserve because nobody else wants to learn these stupid languages. It's maybe for those of you more programming inclined, you're like, well, were you learning like COBOL? No, I was learning C++, which a lot of people don't use because it's relatively unfriendly for today's modern era. JavaScript is what I've been taking recently. It's like the exact opposite. It's like, hey, you want to make a website in like 10 minutes? Here you go. Like a JavaScript, jQuery is just like a different set of, it's a different toolbox to use JavaScript with.
We got two boys, 330. No clue that we're stalking. Do you have AR though?
Yeah. Okay. I'm on a hunt, I'm after you. You sure that guy doesn't know? Like, or is that a guy or a tree stump?
No, that's a guy.
Oh, that's a guy. He was just standing still, alt tab, checking his bets.
He's got a boy with him in front. I think they know we're here. I got AR. That's about it.
Well, oh yeah, they're shooting. They haven't shot. But they're gonna. That was you, right?
Yeah, maybe a little premature.
No, you spooked him. It's very valuable. If we can get in the circle and then head him off at the pass, maybe.
Okay, you go to the circle. I'm just keeping eyes to see if I can see him. I'm doing a little strafe work.
Oh, I gotta go towards them because there's elevation problems here. Yep. I see him. Okay. Yeah, I see him.
Isn't that great?
I think it's using a revolver. So.
Oh, let's fall back. I couldn't tell if we got shot from behind as well. I don't think so.
I think it hit the tree trunk. Oh, yeah, it's boys on the right side around the hill.
Do you want to fall back?
Oh yeah. One second, I'm gonna heal up. Take a bite of the sandwich.
Not concerned about. Okay, I see.
Oh.
Yo, so why is jQuery, for like, to explain it to, like you would to a second grader, why is jQuery so much easier?
I'm trying to think of, like, there's probably a good metaphor. Oh, there's a dude down to our 300.
Okay.
In the gulch. In the blood gulch. And then I'll explain.
Not anymore.
Nice. This boy's still popping.
Sit yourself.
I almost got sat, but I'm still. I got to bandy a little bit. I'm gonna leave this one to you. I think you got it.
There's a dude right above my northeast. He's like on top of the gulch where I'm at. You see him?
I do not. Oh yeah, he's building. We got a window, I think, to move in and not get swallowed. Much.
Shoot. Oh, he's up there.
Oh.
That was well played by them.
Okay. Dan is dead. It's time for revenge.
All right, so there's a boy. Yeah, there's a boy in the hut, and then he's got a lackey running around the hut.
Okay. You think you'll hear me if I build an enormous staircase to him?
Here's what I would throw down a dummy staircase and then go like 90 degrees. Yeah.
Great idea. The only thing is, how big do you think this mountain is?
You probably just want to leave him.
Nah, I ain't about that lifestyle. I would think of it like jQuery is like JavaScript is like using a hand saw to build something, and jQuery is like, nah, screw that. Here's like, we built a table saw for you.
So
but even jQuery is like super antiquated even right now. So it's not incredibly popular. It used to be though. Now there's all sorts of cool new frameworks.
What's like the jam now? Like .NET?
I think it's called .NET is a jam, but it's not related to JavaScript. Not that that really matters that much, I suppose. It's called Vue, Vue.js. It's just like basically all of these things are just easier ways for people to make things that look better.
In Java?
Faster. In JavaScript, yeah. Okay. Anyway, but this is like, I'm interested in it, and in the right context, talk your ear off, but
isn't JavaScript just only as powerful as like the viewer or the browser?
Sort of, yeah. Usually you want to do like a check. You'll be like, hey, is your computer from like the year 1800? If so, then definitely you're just going to be looking at like some plain text stuff, more or less. If your computer, basically, like if you're able to run like new versions of Chrome and stuff like that, all these features are enabled. As long as you aren't, like you have RAM in the gigabytes instead of in the like kilobytes. That was pretty terrible.
Sorry, we got a little rust off on that
one.
Yeah.
Yeah. Shake the rust off in video 4 or 5 here.
All right, run it back.
Run it back.
So ideally, like, at some point, do you think you'll... Well, no, that won't happen. At some point, like, do you think you'll sit down and seriously map out something to develop, or no?
Yeah, I'm running some kind of side hustle. Like, it's so much easier to make something that you can actually show to other people in JavaScript than it is in C++. Just, I mean, all the stuff that I make in JavaScript looks bad, but you look at it and go like, yeah, that's a website. Stuff that I make in C++, you're like, what is this? It looks like something you put on, you know, like War Games, the Matthew Broderick movie from like 35 years ago.
Yeah.
It looks like that, you know, do you want to play a game? The cursor blinks, ... And you're like, why? So, okay, then it gives you, here, guess the number between 1 and 100, higher, lower, you know, stuff like that. I mean, I've made more robust stuff than that, but that's a relatively good approximation of the average assignment or something.
And what's the average JavaScript look like?
It looks like a bad website, like a GeoCities website from like, you know, 1995 or
with
something.
The light gray boxes?
You could do that, yeah.
So, people don't program games in JavaScript, do they?
You can, yeah.
It's not ideal?
Not very common.
So, let me ask you this. You know, I haven't played it, but that game with the dude in the pot. What's it
Getting
called?
over it, yeah.
Yeah. Is that something feasibly that you could program?
No.
Why?
Probably not. There's a lot of, I mean, I guess it's hard to explain, but there's complexity going on under the surface that I don't know. I wouldn't know how to deal with. The thing is, if you know how to program, you can basically make anything. It's mostly just a matter of like thinking about the problem the right way, and then when you get stuck, Googling questions very specifically. But I don't have any experience in making stuff like that. Like what would be weird for me is like how the physics are supposed to work of when like you know, like you get the sledgehammer and then the tip of the sledgehammer touches something, and then if you move the mouse outwards, your dude gets like this amount of force in this direction. Like that's the kind of stuff, the physics in particular, I would struggle with. And I could put a dude in a cauldron and then make his shovel move when your mouse moves in that direction. That's like a 15-minute problem. But in terms of like, you know, actually making the physics work in a way that doesn't frustrate the crap out of you, I would be more suspicious.
But isn't that stuff like, for lack of a better term, already pre-built?
It could be. Like Unity has its own physics engine and stuff like that, but a lot of people custom code their own stuff because Unity is kind of like a, you know, it's like a shirt from Walmart. Like it might fit you, but you wouldn't go to a modeling gig with it on.
What do you got against?
Oh. Dude, I missed him so hard. It was like I was not even close. When it said knockdown, I was like, "Oh, nice shot, Dan." Because I missed him by 100. Oh, I'm on you.
Let's go.
I missed him by 100 yards. Like it was like I shot a pole right next to him, and he was like, knockdown, 108 damage.
Nicely done. Dude, I was like not I thought we were here alone. Apparently not. Nice work.
I did see a bunch of people. Well, I saw at least 2 people land, and I didn't mention it, so I'll take some heat for that.
Nah, none. You saved us. None needed. I do hear it.
Yeah.
You hear it?
I hear it. I don't know what it is though. Is it a chest?
Yeah, there's a chest. I think it's
Goldie?
down below. It's down below. Look it. Chester Copperpot. It's not.
This is Chester Copperpot, like some Beauty and the Beast stuff.
Chester Copperpot was the individual in the Goonies. Oh, it's up top.
The
remember?
Goonies.
He was the guy that set all the booby traps.
I haven't seen the Goonies actually.
You've never seen.
I know it's a classic.
You would love it.
You think so?
Yeah. Because you'd appreciate the 80s humor because it's not cheesy 80s humor. It's like pretty smart.
I mean, that's not like ancient history for me either. I'm not going to say I remember the 80s, but like, you know, I was sort of there.
No, but you understand the references. Do you need a AR?
I do not. I just got one.
Okay. Like, that's Cade would like it. It's good family fun.
I'll watch the original when they remake it. That seems to be like my MO. They remade RoboCop. I guess I better watch the original.
So let me just throw you 3 names: Sean Astin.
Yeah. Josh Brolin.
Josh Brolin and who's the mouth? Corey Feldman.
Corey Feldman. Yeah.
Yeah. Who would have thought Brolin would become the number one?
I mean, I would because I haven't seen the Goonies yet. So I'd be like, wow, Josh Brolin, this movie's got a lot of star power.
All right, I think we're pretty far off the beaten path here.
What was the last movie you saw in the multiplex?
It was the one that I acquiesced myself out of.
Oh, the Dark Tower.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know. Normally I do a little more research on a movie, but it got like, I want to say it got like a 5 or something on IMDb, which is like, you know.
Horrible.
Yeah, but sometimes there's some 5s that like kind of slip through the radars.
Yeah.
But this was not one of them.
My perception is that like trash on IMDb still like averages about a 6.
No, that's
like real garbage always ends up at like a 4. But even movies you're like, well, that was kind of bad. You go there and it's like, you know, Grandma's Boy fan 1991 gave it a 10. It was like a classic movie.
I'm trying to think if there's been anything like super skewed. You know what IMDb is best for? 2 things. One, it's really good for like the top 100 movies of all time. That's really good for that.
And you know why? Is because both you and I are exactly in the demographic of people that use IMDb the most.
What do you mean?
Like 18 to 40-year-old men. Like I don't want to be like too offensive. I think all the stuff in there is usually really good. But, you know, it's like the top 250 movies of all time. The Dark Knight, Fight Club. Like, there's a lot of, like, young men movies in there.
Well, I would push back on that.
Okay, please do.
There's, like, 7 Samurai is up there.
Right, yeah.
I've never seen it, but I know
but
it's
isn't that's like a young man who is taking, like, katana lessons.
Yeah,
right?
I don't know what that's about. I've never seen it, but Josh said he watched it at some point.
Yeah, I mean... It's directed by, like, the most acclaimed Japanese director ever. Like, every one of his movies is like, you gotta see it. I have also never seen any. It's hard to motivate yourself when you're like, oh, you really want me to watch a movie, like, that's from a Japanese director from the 1950s? Like, that's like 2 hoops.
Yo, but you've seen In Bruges.
I have seen In Bruges. That's from a not Japanese director and also, like, the year 2008 or something.
There's a movie with Diane Keaton and was done by Woody I'll say Woody Harrelson, but the other Woody. That's
Woody
like,
Allen, yeah.
Yeah, that's in like the top, whatever, 30.
Oh, you're talking about Annie Hall.
Yeah, which.
Yeah.
Eh.
Not your style.
No. What?
That movie's my style, but
What
it's
is
kind of
that?
like Annie Hall is. Have you seen it?
Yeah, I've seen it. My film study teacher made us watch it.
That makes sense. Yeah. You know, it's just like it's an intellectual romantic comedy, basically.
What are you trying to say?
I'm trying to say not that it's for smart people, but at the very least, it's probably liked by people who think they're smart, myself included.
Nice SD on that one.
Exactly, right?
Yeah.
I do own it on DVD though.
You do?
Yeah, and you know, I was probably like 17 when I bought it.
So I think you strike me as a Annie Hall person, and I should strike you as a Graduate person.
Oh, you're a fan of The Graduate?
Yeah.
Also, I own that on DVD as well. Might have even bought it on the same shopping excursion I bought Annie Hall on.
I'm surprised. Annie Hall surprised me that you would purchase that.
If you want to know a little bit more insight, I purchased it without even having seen it, basically because I knew that it was very well respected. Oh, there's a drop over here.
Yeah, I don't think I've ever checked a drop.
It's like untouched. Well, I mean, it hasn't landed yet, so that's a big part of it.
Yo, you gotta bend the knee a little bit to this water texture.
It looks nice.
Yeah.
Oh, two boys, they're going for the drop. I don't think they saw me. They're in the lake. You see them?
Yeah.
We should shoot at them while they're in the water, because like when you get stuck in there, you're done.
They build. Look at, they're smart, man. They build. They want that drop. They're gonna have to earn it.
Just landed. Oh, I'm getting torn from them, I think.
All right. This. How do we want to play this?
I kind of want to bolt. Like,
okay. I think that's a wise maneuver. You
like
want to go
up
back
the
and to the right?
hill?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm trying to give you some cover because I know they're.
Yeah, they got me pretty good. You got any heals?
I do have a med kit if I can get there. I'm just gonna fall straight back, and then build up to.
Okay.
Hopefully, to Dad Town. Okay.
Yeah. Dad. I'm a little concerned because, like, where I am, there's a player-made staircase, if you will.
Is it vacant?
Yes.
You're okay then.
It seems like it, at least.
Yo,
But
they just took our lunch and we watched them eat it in front of us.
Yeah, but then we're gonna
Get the last line.
make them cook us dinner afterwards. Metaphor gets a little stretched because we're tight for.
Two dudes, my 60.
Oh,
the right.
Yes, they're next to me. They're next to me.
Tagged one.
Oh, I whiffed on my shot. Good luck. I'm gonna try to keep eyes.
Oh. Cousin Mike 2K. Was this our first game or second?
That's our second, but we're only at like 24 minutes.
Yeah, gotta run back.
We gotta. It is nice to fit in like a lot of runs in one episode.
Kind of like.
You know what I will? We have not had one where we landed and just got KO'd and then we're like out.
Yeah, I mean, do you want to
So
go
far,
spicy on this one?
Let's do it.
All right. Was the croissant? Was it like multi-layered, flaked, or was it kind of like a couple days?
It was a genuine, flaky, layered, delicious croissant.
Hey man,
Can I get a croissant at like Starbucks? You bite in and it's just like moon-shaped bread. That's the. I'd say when I was a kid, I never liked croissants. I was always like, why are people into croissants? It's just like weird shaped bread. You have a real croissant, and you're like, oh, it's like crispy and there's flakes and layers. It's got dynamics.
Yeah, I find it very like light and fluffy. The good ones.
Yeah.
Can I ask you a personal question?
Perhaps.
So I think we talked about it a little bit, but I know that you used to ride your bike.
Yeah.
And you like tweaked your knee or whatever you told me. But since then, like, I'm under the assumption you don't work out.
Correct.
Have you ballooned it all?
No, not really. I mean, I pretty much go like plus or minus 10 pounds at any given time during the year. Even when I'm working out a lot, I don't like lose weight. I just maintain like the same weight and just get a little leaner.
You want to go spicy here?
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Oh, Pleasant Park. Let's do it. I've come to terms. This is my adult body. This
Like
is the
where you're
body
at
that
right
I will-
now.
Yeah, that I will have as an adult. Because I'm not willing to invest the time and the discipline required to make it better than like it is.
No, that makes sense. You
Until
want to
my
go?
doctor yells at me.
You want to go IKEA?
Yeah. The
Oh,
one that it's Mary Poppins. we got him. No, we do not have him at all. I don't even have a gun.
Yeah.
We're gonna rush him with the axes.
Yeah, you can kill with axe.
Oh, I'm in this.
Let's go! Get this fool out of here. Let's go! We gotta get ourselves a gun here. I know, a good kill. You got him, right?
Yeah, he's done. He's been bludgeoned to death. His buddy was around though.
Yeah, he's coming for blood. There he is. He's got shotgun.
Like instantly.
Did you die?
No.
Oh,
Check it out.
I didn't get a chance to see.
You think he knows where I am? Oh! Okay, run it back.
Did you get killed?
Oh, yeah.
Okay. I clicked out too fast. Dude, nice kill, by the way.
I mean, there was a lot of skill involved. I held down the left mouse button and swung my pickaxe.
Dude, but there's more. There is a level of skill in being able to jump around and keep it on the hitbox.
Perhaps.
What? So you said you're accepting of your current status
Yeah, I'm like okay with it.
as an adult. What's post-adult?
I don't know. As a senior citizen, dude, who knows, right? Like it's all up in the air.
This is like a kind of a deeper question, but
Yeah.
my wife was watching this show called Parenthood or something, right? And they were like, I've been pretty fortunate in terms of like, I don't want to take a super right hard turn on this, but the episode was about like cancer,
Yeah.
and like they showed, and I guess I've never seen it before, but they showed like the person getting chemo, and like I was asked her, I'm like, do you think in like 40 years, do you think we'll look at like people getting chemo as like super like rudimentary?
Yeah, I think like people already look at it like that to some extent. It's basically just like, hey, we're gonna like poison you and the disease at the same time, and then you guys are gonna race.
And
You're gonna see if you can outlast the disease, basically.
But the poison won't directly kill you, but it has a chance to kill the cancer. That's how it works.
Yeah. I mean, from what I understand, I'm not obviously not an oncologist, but obviously there's like a lot of science that goes into what drugs they give you for chemo for specific stages and types, and how old you are and stuff like that. But it's called tomato town. But yeah, no, it's like cancer is like very notoriously difficult to treat, I guess.
Yeah.
It's what else they do beyond that is like, hey, what if we just like blast you with radiation?
Yeah.
Maybe it'll work. Both of my grandparents had cancer, and both of them were cured by radiation, which blows my mind.
Like where they just focus essentially the beam at the
like a beam of radiation at your face.
They had face cancer?
They had like a oral cancer. They smoked for like, I mean, they're still alive. They're in their 80s. They had cancer in like their late 50s or something like that.
That's amazing.
Yeah, no, the radiation works, man. Apparently,
And like
I don't see what everyone's complaining about.
It didn't affect their face?
No,
You have guns?
normal looking 80-year-olds. So I mean, they're busted up, but they're looking pretty good for 80-year-old cancer survivors.
Yo, you need a gun?
Like, oh yeah.
Here you go.
Dude, you lucked out on the character model this time.
We were talking about. Oh, it didn't drop. What the heck?
More shells for me.
How do I drop it? Okay, I dropped it.
All right. I'm just gonna grab some brick.
Do you think that affect? You don't smoke, right?
No.
Do you ever smoke a cigarette?
I mean, I smoked a couple cigars in college.
Yeah.
That's about it.
Did that impact your decision not to smoke?
Not really.
Oh.
Oh, there's a dude right in front of us. He just came out of the turkey tunnel.
Oh, there's two of them.
Yeah.
Let's creep. Let's creep.
Look at this creeper.
Which one? Which one? Back one or front one?
One bullet left. I got him. All right, I'm here for melee support.
I have a shotgun. But...
Oh, let's go. Time for some no scopes, dude.
He's upstairs. Sit yourself.
Nice.
There you go.
Oh, thanks. You're right. I needed his gun. He had no bullets left for it.
What do you need? I got a shotgun with 4.
His boys around, right?
Yeah.
Just hold off.
Okay. Let's go. Okay.
Like I have this.
Oh!
Don't worry, I have a Car 98. This is my chance.
Where was he at?
Oh!
Is he on top of the building?
I don't know. I'm running. They won't let me crouch jump. Come on. Take some of Brendan's ideas.
Oh, I see him. Okay, he's at northeast on top of the gas station.
Okay. Let me get the car out. Top of the...
Oh, let's go!
Nice. He crawled faster than any man I've ever seen crawl in my life.
Oh, there's mass chaos in the streets. There's one at the south, too. Sit yourself.
Oh, yeah, there's 2 boys southeast.
Okay. I'm running
They
low.
just ran down from, like, a tower. Dude, I got, like, no support for you.
Yeah, I'm running low on bullets, too.
I think we should bounce.
Okay.
I have 6 sniper bullets. They're all coming for the Tomato Palace, man.
Okay, I'm coming. I'm working my way to you. My question is, do I blast a hole in the wall? No.
Booby trap something.
Come on.
Okay. Dude, that was sick.
Let's go. Dude, this gun may be my jam. The burst fire?
Seemed to do work
we
right
gotta
there.
go. Oh, we're okay.
Oh, yeah, we have 3 minutes.
All
if we
right.
find a place for loot, we gotta take it, though.
Yeah.
What about this house, like, right here to our southwest?
I like it. I'm gonna keep an eye on Tomato real quick.
Okay.
I think someone's in the top right floor.
All right. Oh,
yep. You see him?
Then, yeah, I think there's boys. There's boys in the bridge house too, to our direct north. Jeez.
Yo, can you snipe that dude in the top floor of the Colonial?
Top floor, right window.
Southeast. Yeah, that's where he was. He saw me. He's trying to square me up.
I don't see him. I'm trying to peek. Let's just keep moving up a little, and then maybe. Sometimes the build's a little janky, huh?
There's people that are like insane. Like this dude I watch play, his name's Dakotas. He can build like a 2-story, like 8-walled deal in like 10 seconds. It's pretty impressive. All right.
It's like terrible cover, but a great vantage point.
Yeah, I feel exposed.
I'm just trying to... You can move ahead a little bit if you want. I'm just trying to see what's going on behind us. I did see the telltale bubbling of somebody smacking something with a pickaxe, but...
In that house?
No, back at Tomato Town. The house that you escaped from.
Oh, okay.
I mean, these guys have got to go.
Yeah, I'm gonna... You got a little jelly, which is good.
Yeah. Oh, do you need heals? I guess actually I don't have any. So
no, I got a few bandies, but
all right, I'm just gonna move to the next peak here.
I'm surprised. Do you have any kills?
I have none. You have 3, right?
Yeah, but I was just surprised at all those kills. Like we didn't get a ton of loot, you know?
Yeah, the first dude we killed dropped a pistol with no bullets. Dude, that footage is gonna be priceless. Like you're tearing them up. I'm scoping in, and it's like an 8x built into this gun. So I like looking into the atoms of the table behind him, and I can't size them up anywhere. So I was like, I just gotta go. There's nothing for me here. Oh, okay, I have like adequate loot now.
You pick up an AR?
I have an AR, a base level AR.
Okay, I got some shots to my south, but
yeah, I'm in the circles. So.
Okay. Easy.
You probably have enough time to loot that before the circle gets too. Oh, never mind. The circle's like right on you.
Yeah. Just worried because there was a guy over here. All right, I'm coming back to you.
There's a guy over by you. You said there was, or
yeah? Oh, I thought you said. Like,
no, I didn't see him. Yeah.
There was a dude to the south. I heard a shotgun blast in the distance, so he's got to be coming out.
Oh, right behind you.
Oh. Nice. One shot to Moist Muffin. Nice shot.
Oh, dude, the panic. I was like, it activated me on an evolutionary level.
Dude,
it was me against him on the savannah.
Did you headshot him, or you just?
I don't think so, but I mean, I shot him like in the knee, so it might have counted as a headshot. No, in this game, you never know.
Why you said don't disparage Fortnite?
I'm just saying the hitboxes are a little generous. Let's put it that way. Because it's not necessarily a bad thing to have a large hitbox if you're into that.
But they're generous for all. It doesn't discriminate.
I can definitely drop you some shells if you need them.
I'm good. I'm good.
All right.
I just want to reorganize my weps real quick.
Yeah. Oh, we're getting shot from. Oh.
I see him. Yeah. Yeah.
Oh.
Chum Waters.
Chum Waters.
Not a bad run. We got a little complacent.
Yeah, I mean, came 19th, got 4 kills as a team. That's not that bad.
Yeah.
19th is bad, but you know, spicy at least.
Yeah, we came out.
I can feel we got the skills for the win.
Oh,
we just got to hit the right kind of combination of runs, you know.
Yeah. The combination. Thank you guys so much for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed it. If you guys did, click the like button. And make sure to check out the other person's perspective in the description below. We'll see you guys next time. Later.
Later.